animals are the equivalent of people. Like,
they feel.
They're like beings. They're sentient beings. Well,
Step in that box right there. My name's Anna. What's yours?
I'm Eleanor.
Eleanor. Lovely to meet you, Eleanor.
Nice to meet you as well.
What brings you out here?
I've just been walking around the city all day, pretty much. I went to the farmer's market, then I pretty much walked all the way back there, and now I'm going to the waterfront.
I love it. What a good day. Oh my God, so many good things. Okay, so I'll get to it so you can get on your way. I don't have a sign to point at, but Pam, can I point at your sign? Do you think the powerful should have the right to oppress the powerless? Thank you, Pam.
I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, I think it really depends, and it's really like nuanced and everything too. Because it could be pretty like vague, and but I don't want like powerful people taking advantage of like powerless people. That's like never a good thing. But like I guess in the workplace, I guess makes a little bit of a difference too, because there is like seniority and like differences. So I mean,
we're not really saying so much that there shouldn't be power, like being powerful. It's more like, do you think those that do have some kind of advantage should have the right to use against others that don't have the advantage? But you already said no.
Yeah, no.
So what do you think about when it comes to the animals that we use? Oh no, you dropped something.
Oh, oops.
No, you're all good.
I got from somebody down the road.
Oh, how sweet. I love that there's this, Portland's like full of that kind of like, here's free art. I love it. What do you think about the animals that we use for food, clothing, entertainment, like the circus or the zoo? Would you agree that we're oppressing the powerless in that situation, that we're the powerful?
Yeah, I guess I never really thought of it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't typically like go to like zoos all that often. I don't know, it's not really my thing, but like I think in like certain like times with like zoos, for example, some of the animals are like not technically fit to be out in the wild. So in certain cases, like can be good because like they're keeping some animals in quote unquote captivity, but it's potentially for their own good, because if they go out into the wild, they might get themselves hurt or something like that. And that's why we have like zookeepers and things like that. So I don't know.
I can understand like rehabilitation. Zoos often will do this thing where they'll breed the individuals because they like to have a full zoo, because that's a full zoo attracts more people. Do you think that if they're doing it for that purpose, for your entertainment, do you think that that's right?
No. I mean, that's like essentially like exploitation.
Yeah, exactly.
In like a different form. I mean, it's literally what it says on here.
No, but that's exactly what. So have you heard the word vegan before? What do you understand it to mean?
I mean, it's more than just like, I think it's more like a lifestyle than like just like eating. It's like nothing related to animals. It's like all pretty much, I don't want to say like I was going to say PETA, but not really.
No, I mean, PETA does fight for some animal rights, but veganism is this, sorry, it's just so loud. I want you to be able, as long as you me.
So you're screaming into the mic.
I know, right? The audience definitely can hear us.
Oh, I'm literally not even in.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm so sorry. I'll keep an eye out so you stay in there.
I wasn't paying attention either.
I know, I got into the conversation.
Yeah.
So veganism is this ethical stance against the exploitation of others. So I just don't want to demand someone else be enslaved for me, because I don't want to be enslaved for someone else.
Yeah.
Does that sound like it aligns with your own principles, your own ideals?
Could you repeat that? Like,
yeah, I'm sorry. So basically, veganism is not demanding someone else's exploitation.
Okay.
If I can avoid demanding someone be enslaved or used unfairly for me, I avoid doing that. Does that align with your own principles?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes me think like, because I try to be like vegetarian mostly. I do eat meat on occasion, but if I'm like cooking at home, it's definitely like I try to be as vegetarian as possible.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I'd say that's also more like a personal preference rather than like, I've never really thought of like in food that way. I guess it's just like kind of like an interesting conversation. Never really thought of things.
Why do you think, I'll let you go soon, but why do you think someone who's vegan would not want to exploit animals? Like what might be behind that, do you think?
I mean, animals are the equivalent of people. Like,
they feel.
They're like beings. They're sentient beings. Well, I don't know if sentience.
No, they are actually. There is evidence for that.
Okay.
There's the New York Declaration of Consciousness and the Cambridge Declaration of Consciousness that go over thousands of studies, and they found that the animals that have a brain and a central nervous system are most likely sentient. They care about what's going to happen to them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because like, I mean, I grew up with like a cat, and like I really love birds and things like that, like crows.
Yeah.
I mean, I see crows all the time. Another one thing I want to do in life. This is completely unrelated, but I want to befriend a crow at some point in my life.
Yes,
Like
there's
that would be.
a lot of them around,
Yes,
and they
I know.
remember your face.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I bought like bird seed and like nuts and things like that to like feed. I haven't successfully done it yet. Maybe we'll get
But you
there.
want to communicate, I'm your friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So I guess I just want to know, for you, does this change anything? Do you think moving forward that you're going to continue to use animals, or could I give you a resource that can help you, maybe not?
I mean, I'll definitely take a resource. I think it's like there's a lot of reasons that some people might. Yeah, I already have one of these. Like one thing that also might stop people from like potentially looking into veganism too is like economical conditions, because like it's a lot more cost effective to buy like meat products, and like some people who are more like disenfranchised, it's might be harder for them to do so. So if like it's really hard because like not everybody likes like I guess quote unquote vegan foods and things like that. So like getting that more mainstream and like keeping the cost down to like get other people in is like a little bit more difficult. I don't know. I'm like kind of going like off the
You're
rails
hitting
here.
on a point that's important. A lot of people, that's huge, right? Especially recently with everything going up price. So we've actually provided on here, this is a checklist on everything you need on a whole food plant-based diet. And whole foods are going to be the cheapest things in the store, like the rice, the beans, etc.
Yeah.
But I understand like the fun foods can be a little more expensive, like the Beyond Burgers or the Impossibles. Those ones can be expensive. And we also have on the front, so for specifically Portland, the Food Not Bombs, which I do think they do have a national thing, but we have a brand, or excuse me, a chapter over here, and they actually give away free vegan groceries twice a week, and they also have meals, which is on the front of that card. So we're trying to get everybody, but we understand necessity. But when it's interesting though, I feel like a lot of us just assume that it's really expensive, because I can't, other than like those Beyond Burgers and maybe the like sausages and such, I can't honestly think of anything that's too expensive. So, but I encourage you to check that out.
Yeah, I think so too, because like vegetables are like more inexpensive, and like you could like just do that with like all your cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't know.
And there's these simple recipes too. Like there's people on YouTube, like a cheap lazy vegan. She makes cheap meals that are super cheap, really easy and simple. I mean, it's all in the name clearly, but there's a lot of people out there that really want to support us all to live vegan. The community is really big. Something else on that card, if you decide that you want to go vegan, there's a group called 10 Weeks to Vegan. And what's nice is they just put you in a group with people that are also trying to figure out, they want to be vegan, but they're still going over obstacles and want to have just somebody to talk to. So if you ever want to, that's on there. Could I ask you one last ask? Would you be willing to watch a 3-minute documentary on your own?
Sure, I guess.
It's on that same card on the front. Click on See What I Fund, and it's 3 minutes. Just ask yourself, do you want to give your money to those people?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't think so. Like I learned a lot today, honestly.
Yeah, I
So
really
that's kind of
appreciate you
cool.
taking the time to talk to me.
Absolutely.
Remind me your name one more time.
Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm Eleanor.
Eleanor, I'm Anna.
Anna.
I really enjoyed talking to you,
Yeah, same
Eleanor.
here.
Like I said, you can rewatch the live too. I think we had a good conversation, so
Yeah, for
you're
sure.
welcome to like.
What's the channel? You said you're streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
What's the channel?
Anti-animal use.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it should be. It should be. It's just anti-animal use. If you look it up on YouTube, but if you go to our website, the antianimaluse.org, it's at the top, says we're live. It takes you right to it.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, Eleanor. I really appreciate you talking to me.
Thank you, Anna. Have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you for stopping by. And if